Welcome back. Getting ready to start the game here again. Uh, Shoot. All right, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by and watching the stream. Just beginning again after last night's crazy. It was a crazy night. On into the early morning. Um, just to recap a little, I finished pretty much the rest of the base up top. I was going for kind of a castle style. It took a long time. The foundation was really hard to kind of build on this slope, but all in all, it kind of came out really well, better than I expected. So I'm kind of now just getting the final kind of little pieces in there, and I have to loot and sell in order to get enough money to buy an expansion pack to increase the amount of elements I can have in my base, being the walls and roof, floors, and everything. So and the cabinets and the wheelbarrow and the outdoor woodshed. Um, so tonight the mission is gonna be going. I'm gonna move everything from my original, my still my actual base, which is my fallout shelter down here. And if I had enough, uh, if I end up getting enough money, it would be really cool to kind of not only build the entire wall around the whole base, but to just to build the stairs, to build some stairs going all the way down here. That would be incredible. That would literally just, I don't know, man. That it would be awesome to get them all the way down here. Uh, but that's thinking far in the head. I have a lot of money to make, but I think I found kind of a quick way to do it on this server that I'm on. The community center here in this area of the map has sex toys in the beds at the prison, or I'm sorry, the jail, as well as from what I just found out last night, or actually this afternoon, I was playing a little bit. That all of the houses, not all of them, but a lot of the houses have sex toys in the beds also, and those are worth like between, and depending on the condition, like $800 and $1,200 a piece. So I'm thinking a few trips down there tonight, get all of them that I can, and then just a few trips down there and gather as many as I can and sell them all. And if I don't do any of the trader uh, missions that are available now, uh, the expansion pack, the very next one up is I think around like $100,000. So I also do want to attempt to get those done. So I think that's going to be on the list of things to do is go to the trader, accept the tasks, and take him whatever items I need to, and then also loot and take stuff back there to kind of start saving some money up to get that expansion pack. let's see. Oh, I have a note here because I wanted to figure out how to do some stairs in a certain part of the building. But yeah, trade trader for trader tasks, I guess you would say, and then looting for dildos. All right, those are the things that I'm gonna be working on here, as going to the trader to accept those tasks and then loot for some dildos. But thanks to Vagrant last night, he had actually shared with me um, a photo, or link to a photo that has the items the trader will require you to get. So if I have them here in my base, I'm just gonna put them in my bag and take them over there now and see if I can accept those tasks and get them out of the way, because they're after, I think too, they there's a cooldown period, and so yeah, I can kill. I'm trying to figure out like what exactly I can do all at the same time. Kill two birds with one stone type deal. So I think if I go to accept the tasks from the trader, I should take the items that I know I have there with me, and then also whatever items I'm gonna sell. So I shouldn't leave my base until I have not just the items for the trader tasks, but also the items that I'm gonna sell, because I want to make the most of the trip. So, and then my bike is down here. I'm not gonna commit time right now to going back and forth and taking tools and materials up to the castle. I don't know what I should call it. That's a good name. That's a good idea. As name the base, because this is technically right now, this is Funky Fresh Bunker number 1, but I haven't named the castle up top. So, or if I should even call it a castle or fort. Uh, it's a fort fart. How about that? Let's see. Oh yeah, so name the base. That's another thing I'm gonna take care of. Yeah, I should sort and move materials. Okay, and then what else? Okay, we did the bunker last night. Oh, that's kind of what I was gonna get at. So last night was kind of a hectic night. I had finished my base, as far as all of the elements I could possibly put, that I could possibly put or build. I did. So Vagrant came by to check out the base. He was checking out the stream, and then he he was super hyped about the base, and I appreciate that, man, because I put a lot of work into it, and to get the compliments is really awesome. So once he saw it, he hadn't seen the original, which was is the bunker down here. So I took him on a tour of this, and then we talked about going over to not an abandoned bunker. Yeah, I guess it would be an abandoned bunker. But anyway, it was really difficult, and we almost got killed. But we got like very little loot, and got out of there with our lives, luckily. So um, that was the end of the night. Was just kind of had already pretty much gotten to where I needed to in the base building. We went to loot and almost got killed by a Brenner and a bunch of razors, but we made it back out alive. We just didn't make it all the way down and get enough good loot. So, but it wasn't for nothing. We had a great time and it was a lot of fun. Um, so um, oh, and we had a new I had a new follower last night. Amy stopped by and talked for a bit, asking a little bit of advice on a few different games and stuff like that. So thank you for following. Thanks for Vagrant for stopping by, and Gil came by in the chat and dropped a what's up. I think he had seen us probably an hour and a half before we had finally called it quits, and this beeper had ran up the stairs and jumped the railing, and it come so quick, and me and Vagrant had bow and arrows. I had just pulled back and shot him just in time, where I went all the way down to 20% and was bleeding heavily, but Vagrant didn't take very much hits at all, which was great, and that's ideal. I was closest to it, and I was able to shoot it, and I'm sure if the table or positions were switched, he would have done the same, and so luckily we came through that, and Gil had seen that, and he had dropped by, so I was like, man, he came out of nowhere, but I was like, yeah, man. So thanks to Gil, thank you to Gil, thank you to Vagrant and Amy. You guys are awesome. And tonight, we just started a couple minutes ago, so tonight we're just gonna write down a few things, go take care of them in the most efficient way possible, and then get back to the yo, what's up, man? Awesome, dude. Come on by. I'll be here tonight, probably until 2, so like for 4 hours. I just started the stream about like 13 minutes ago. So I was kind of just getting in after the server restart, and then writing down a few things that I'm gonna take care of. Cool, man. Hey, no, you're more than welcome, dude. If you hang out up top in the main thing, and I'll if you don't have a base, you're more than welcome to join the squad, and take a room, put your lock on it. We'll build you a cabinet and get you started on some gear, and so yeah. Right now, I was just kind of addressing telling the stream about we had a great time last night with Vagrant, and had a new follower, Amy, and we hit a bunker. It was super cool. I finished pretty much the whole base, and tonight I'm gonna try to get some loot together, and I found kind of a pretty efficient way to get some good money real quick without putting a whole lot of risk. But there's also there's other high risk areas I can hit too that aren't even really they're no sweat, man, because I don't mind going to PvP. That's not the problem. It's just that I don't prepare myself to go into those areas, because if I die in the while going to get loot, that sucks already. But to another character or to another player, like I'm trying to get some stuff done. But anyway, stop by, come hang out. I'm gonna grab a couple snacks here in just a second, and then I'm gonna start on this little list of stuff that I'm gonna take care of. And then so yeah, hang out, man. Give me like 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. I need some water. I got like a bucket of some trail mix, a couple of cereal bars, an apple, banana. I'm pulling another all nighter, brother. So give me a couple minutes. All right, I'm back. Just had to get my snacks, man. That's all. Uh, yeah, man. There's nothing nicer than sitting down in front of your computer, man, to play a game, having like a couple little items around and just like munching on here, every little thing here and there. So, all right. Okay, so I got my list together. Trader tasks, looting for dildos, name the base, and sort and move materials. So what I need to do is get my bike here and take out these bags and put all of this stuff that I have in them. Yeah, Matt. These are gonna be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12, like about 12 grand for these Bemosaurus dildos. So that's pretty awesome. And then, oh, and also, so, I think Nightman, when we were hanging out before, I was telling you about the base where over here where the guy had well, no, it was over here where the guy had the bridge across the lake, and he was gonna use it as his landing strip. That was Vagrant, and that's he was just telling me about his build. He was still working on it, and he lost a plane trying to land there. So eventually, I got to make my way back over here just to go check it out, and see how his is coming along. Cause he was here last night, man. He was giving me a lot of compliments, and I appreciate it. I want to check his out, man. I want to see how his is coming along. He knows the grind, man. He knows the grind. Yeah, that's on this server too. Exactly. He's a big base builder too, and there's a really good community here as well. So I think that you being pretty new, uh, you'll get a lot of help from a lot of these people. And I've been on here a long time, but I haven't reached out very much to uh, like the admins and the events that they hold too much. They know me, but I'm not like like super involved in all the stuff that goes on, because and mainly because I stay to PvP. I don't go into PvP that much, where I get into issues with other players or nothing like that. So but yeah, if you're on this server, you're gonna get a bunch of help, man. And yeah, man, I'm here for you too. Let's see, I'm gonna pick up all these guns real quick. Yeah, Vagrant had said last night something about the Rager lights being yeah, PvP is the red section. And so the yellow section is also PvP. That purple square is the community center, where everybody, there's some good, decent loot, and all of the admins have their bases there. Um, the obviously the green one and B4, C2, and Z2 are traders, but the ones in um, the PvP or the Z0 is PvP. Oh, what's going on? There you are. Is that you? Yeah, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, dude, this is it. So you just started on this server, right? So have you claimed your welcome pack and everything in the Discord server? Because if you didn't, there's like a bunch of goodies in there, some money, and yep, the welcome pack. There you go, brother. Do you want to join my squad? Do you want to join my squad? Oh, sorry about that. I unmuted myself. Started echoing. But yeah, if you want to join my squad, man, I'll invite you. All right. All right. Stay still. There you go. You are invited to the squad. Oh yeah, and I'm that we can change the name. It's Duke Shoots. I just kind of wrote it in there. There you are, J616 or J. Yeah, so you have pretty much access to everything. Um, I believe, unless I go back and what do you call it? Assign a door or a cabinet just for me, only me to be allowed in. But for the most part, right now, dude, you by the time you like, if it, like just for the sake of argument, if you were like somebody that wanted to steal something, by the time you got a couple things out of here, I would already notice and kick you out of the squad and change the locks. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's not, and even then, like all this stuff is gonna disappear in a few months. So I don't care. You're more than welcome to have anything that you see on the shelf. I promise you. There's nothing that you're not gonna hurt my feelings, if something comes up missing. I really don't. I seriously. But little courtesy if something seems like hey, maybe I should ask. Hit me up, ask. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I have a ton of stuff. Uh, you're gonna have to build your own bed at some point. So what we'll do is, because you're part of the squad, but I still wanna I don't want to be like a terrible leader. You're more than welcome to anything, but when it comes to building, I want to kind of choose the at least placement of it so that it kind of makes sense for the flow of how I put everything already. Cause like it took me so many hours to get where it's at. If something's not right and I have to break it down again or build it up again, or we have a falling out or something, it's better if I just put it the way it is now, and then we can just avoid it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So and then our your bed we're gonna build up top. This bottom here, actually, you know what? you can you can have you can we're gonna keep like whatever guns and stuff that I have down here, but we'll take certain items up there to the big base, and then like kind of spread it out, so we're not like carrying everything, but like the really 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 good loot we'll keep in like a certain spot, so like for instance, I showed you the other day this spot, my little super secret uh back here, you know if we have some loot that we really really want to be, you gotta get all the way on your belly. Yep, crawl through the bush. It's super secret, bro. I had a cabinet here. We can always build another couple cabinets and stuff, and back here. And this, when I finally finish building all the beds, that like the what do you call it, the fixtures, the aesthetically, the beds, the beds that are the fake beds, the not beds that I'm gonna spawn in if I die, beds up top. Once I finish building all of those, my last bed will be down here, because the last bed that you build will be the bed that you spawn in when you die. So if you think that, oh, this bed, those bunk beds in here are going to be where I spawn, it's not. It's going to be up top. There's a couple beds up there, but the last one that I built is where I'm going to be spawning. Um, so yeah, like I said, this area right here is probably going to be like the last stand. This is the if the world comes to an end, this is where we retreat. All the good weapons are locked up in the furthest parts of this cave, where nobody's gonna be able to get to it on Purge Day. Um, so that's the plan. Uh, we Now you can come and go from the squad, but I think there is a cooldown period. So and I've built pretty much everything already. So there's really not much you can build unless we um, get the expansion pack. So that was the topic of discussion in the stream at the beginning, was I have to get an expansion pack in order to increase the amount of elements that I can build. So since you join the squad right now, there's nothing you can build because we're already at the limit. So the next step is to loot in order to buy that expansion pack, and the quickest way I found so far is probably going to be going down to the community center, running all around the town and searching all of the beds, including the ones in the jail, and they, like 70% of the time, are going to have dildos in the beds, and each one of those is around $1,000. I just looted